of some hard questions of justice that our societies confront today. Are you ready to join me in that discussion? Yes? Okay. Here are my lecture notes. Let's begin. Now, a number of you wrote questions that you would like me to address in this lecture. Did some of you do that? Raise your hands, those of you who did. I was sent a number of the questions. And I would like to begin by putting a question about who deserves what and why. How should income and wealth, power and opportunity be distributed? According to what principles? Now, in order to explore this question, let's take a concrete example. Let's take the example of income. Who deserves to make how much money? Should everyone earn the same? Or should people who perform different jobs be paid differently? Let's begin with an example of someone who makes a lot of money. Who would that be? What do you think? Who are the people you first think of?
Bankers.
Industrialists.
Bill Gates. All right, he's one. Who else?
Warren Buffett.
All right, how about Sachin Tendulkar?
Sachin
He
Tendulkar.
makes a lot of money, doesn't he? How much does he make? Anybody know? Per year?
70 crores.
70 crores. How much is that in dollars? What's the exchange rate?
12 million.
14
10
million.
million.
About
12 million.
I think, is what he makes. Now, he doesn't make all of that playing cricket. He makes 4 million playing cricket and 18 million on endorsements. 22 million, that's a lot of money. Now, the question I would like to put to you, our first question is, does Sachin deserve to make that much more money than what? Than a civil engineer? Civil engineers are well paid, but not quite that well paid. So let's begin with a show of hands. How many think that Sachin Tendulkar deserves to make, 1,000 times more than the average civil engineer? Raise your hand, those who think he does deserve to make that much more. And now how many disagree? How many think he doesn't deserve to make that much more? All right, we have a pretty good division of opinion here. Let's begin our discussion, and we have microphones in the audience. So who will begin our discussion by telling us why you think, those of you who think it's unfair, that he does not deserve to make that much more than a civil engineer? A cricket player? Even a great cricket player? Why do you think those of you who don't believe he deserves to make that much more than a civil engineer? What's your reason? Who will begin our discussion? Yes, in the middle, back here. We'll get your microphone. Stand up, right here. Yes. Stand up and we'll bring you a microphone. Yes. And if you could begin by telling us your name and then giving us the reason.
My name is Soundarya.
Say it again.
Soundarya.
Soundarya.
Soundarya.